Hi, I'm meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 forecast center. Clicked on the Weather Now link on this Wednesday afternoon, about 3:30, and overall a decent day. Even though clouds have been on the increase, we've had some hazy or filtered sunshine through the cloud cover, and it was just enough to actually get temperatures up in the upper 50s to low 60s, which A is very comfortable, B is actually above average for this time of year. So while not as warm as yesterday, still pleasant to be outdoors. Now, nothing's changed about the rain. It's on the way for later on this evening during the overnight hours. If we look at the high temps today, and again, pretty good. Mid to upper 50s along the coast to the lower 60s inland. Big temperature jump is on tap for Thursday, especially away from the coastline. Mid to late afternoon tomorrow. We're thinking, upper 60s to low 70s. Feel pretty good. All right, look at the satellite and radar composite, and you can clearly see the rain that's lined up along the Hudson Valley of New York from Burlington, Albany, just getting across the New York-Massachusetts border in western Mass and just coming into New York City. And that will arrive later this evening and during the overnight. It's gone by Thursday morning. In fact, let me show you the forecast hour by hour. Let's start off at 7 o'clock this evening. The green on the left is the rain, and here it comes by late evening around 10, 11 o'clock. Temperatures at that time are in the upper 40s. And then this is around 7:30, any leftover showers across southeastern Mass will be ending. So what I envision here is that we're going to start with kind of a damp gray start early in the morning. Temperatures upper 40s to around 50, maybe even a little fog in some areas. And it may take until roughly mid to late morning to burn this off. But notice the developing sunshine during the afternoon. And ironically, the mildest air on Thursday afternoon may actually be later in the afternoon. Now, this is 3 o'clock. We're well into the 60s. And then by 6 o'clock in the evening, it's in the upper 60s to near 70. The one thing that we will watch late in the day, the humidity is pretty high. And with, cool ocean water, some low clouds and fog may try to make a comeback along the coastline by the late afternoon and early evening while it's still sunny and warm inland. So the coast may have a smaller window where it's sunny, late morning, early afternoon, and then the clouds and fog roll in there. But it should tend to be very localized. And then later tomorrow night, Thursday night, 11 o'clock, mostly cloudy and mild. 40s to low 50s. Here's a different look at the temperature set. We'll put some colors on here to give you a better perspective. But notice by 6 o'clock in the evening, late day, early evening, we are warmest inland and cooler along the coastline. All right, so with that said, for tonight, grab an umbrella, especially as we get beyond, say, 9, 10 o'clock this evening, and then maybe a lingering shower at 6 a.m. with some areas of fog and at 6 a.m. Thursday, starting off at around 50. So sun up is at 6:42. Here we are Thursday morning. Kind of a murky, damp start with some fog. I think the showers ending between 7 and 8 a.m. And by late morning, early afternoon, we start to break into some sunshine. That's when the temperatures jump up. So the temperature forecast, and you see this little thin shading of green along the coast, and that just represents that right near the water's edge, it is cooler, upper 50s to around 60. You don't have to go too far inland to get temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70. Just keep in mind, late afternoon Thursday along the coast, the fog and the low clouds may start to roll back in off the ocean. So be mindful of that. Kind of throw a warmer jacket in the back seat. You may need it later. Look at the temps in the afternoon. Inland, upper 60s to low 70s. Interior Mass, Seekonk, Attleboro, Taunton, Fall River, Freetown. You're in the upper 60s to around 70s, a slightly cooler Westport, Dartmouth, and New Bedford. So I'll give you a more detailed look at the coastline, which is really very changeable. So we've got a cooler sea breeze here. So we start with clouds and fog. We break out into a short window of some sunshine, dry, temperatures upper 50s to around 60. And then late afternoon and early evening, because the humidity is so high and an onshore breeze, I expect some of the clouds and fog to roll back in, at least along the coast. All right, 7-day forecast. Very mild on Friday, but also very, very windy. We may see gusts over 40 miles per hour. Now, I don't think Friday's a washout. I think just a passing shower, mostly during the morning. It is mild for this time of year, 66 degrees. It's too bad it's going to be so windy. Saturday's a decent day. It's cooler, but even 57 is actually above average for this time of year. The average high is 50. And clearly Saturday is the pick day. We still have rain in the forecast for Sunday, cooler, with a temperature of 55. So Rain moving in later on this evening and overnight. We are warmer and drier on Thursday, very windy for Friday, and mild too, with just a passing shower. Half and half weekend, Saturday, the dry day, bringing back some rain on Sunday. All right, that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. We'll talk to you soon.